I'm just going to show you an easy fix for if you have maybe a full bodysuit and it doesn't have an opening. So what I did is I used my scissors and I just cut the crotch area of the bodysuit, and I'm just going to fold this in and hem it. I also have some clasp that I'm going to put on a tree each. Also, I'll show you the top piece. Let me just switch the top around. Now this is the top part of the bodysuit, and this area is a little too open for me when I put it on. So what I'm going to do is just tighten this here on the both sides, same amount, and tack it, and I'll show you guys what it looks on when I'm done. So guys, I'm just showing you here what the bodysuit looks like fully on a flat surface. So you can see I'm just showing you exactly what I explained before. I'm going to just add some clasp on the bottom. I'm showing you here on the top where I'm going to tighten the bodysuit so that it fits better. So guys, just look at the video and you'll see exactly what I'm doing. I'm showing you the needle and thread. I'm just hand sewing it because that's the quickest and simplest way. Even though I have a machine, it doesn't make sense to take out a machine just for this. So now this is a close-up. I'm showing you exactly how I'm just going to roll it and hem it. And that is what I'm doing here, guys. So you can just look at what I'm doing. You should use pins, but I'm freehanding this because it's easier to get it done that way for me, and just laziness, to be totally honest. But you guys get the gist of exactly what I'm doing here. I'm just showing you guys that even though you buy a piece of clothing, that you can fix your clothes to suit you better. You don't necessarily have to get the best fix of jump. So what I'm doing here is I want the two sides to line up. So I've lined up one side and I've cut it. And now I'm going to line up the outer area on the other side. And then I'm going to let that meet up at the center of the bodysuit crotch. So I'm just here hemming that. Guys, take your time. If you're not accustomed to hand sewing things, please be careful. Only pick up a few threads, because you don't want this to be seen on the outer area of the bodysuit. Again, this is going at the crotch of the bodysuit, but if you're doing this on some part of the clothing that you don't want somebody to see, it would be better to take your time and do your stitches. So that's just exactly what I'm doing here. So I'll let you guys look at that in the meantime. So guys, I'm just finishing up the edge of the hemming, and I'm showing you guys exactly what it looks like when I've hemmed it. So I'm using these fasteners or clips. You know what it looks like when you're doing the bodysuits. Either they use Velcro or they use these clips. And I'm just taking it off of the back end, and I'm showing you guys exactly how I'm going to attach it on to the area. So I'm going to put 3, and I'm showing you guys how I'm going to sew it on there. So guys, I'm going to start hand sewing on the fasteners, and that is what you are seeing me doing here at present. Again, just take your time. I'm doing at least 4 loops in every hole so that it would be secure, so that it would not come out on me in the future, because you just want to do this once. You don't want to have to do it more than once. Take your time, guys. You don't want to stick your fingers if you're not accustomed hand sewing stuff. So this is exactly what I'm doing here. So I'm just sewing it on. This is self-explanatory. Making sure it's well secured on. I'm just cutting the thread here, trimming any excess thread, and I am going to attach I'm showing you the color of thread that I'm using so that you can see the color of the thread as I'm sewing. And I've attached all 3 of the fasteners onto the front side, and I'm going to do the same on the opposite side of the bodysuit. So that's what I'm doing here. It's pretty simple and self-explanatory, guys. It's not rocket science. I love doing DIY projects. I like to make things personalized to me, and I do find it difficult to go into a bodysuit from the neck part. It kind of stretches out the bodysuit. So I'm showing you guys I've already attached all of them, and you just clasp them together like this when you put the bodysuit on. So that's already been fixed, and this is what it looks like. Very neat. So now I'm showing you the top of the bodysuit and showing you just exactly how I'm going to fix that. So I'm just cutting the excess, cutting the string and tying it so that it can't unravel, right? And I'm going to tighten that. So I'm going to take off some of the string so that the top would be tighter. I don't want it exposing too much of my bosom. So I've already gone and tacked that on, hand sew it, and you're seeing the excess there. And now I have to do it on the other side, so I'm just showing you guys exactly how I'm placing that. I'm not going to show you guys how to sew it because that's self-explanatory. So I'm just showing you guys right there where I'm going to hand sew it on. And now I've finished sewing the 2 sides, and I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like. It's flat, it looks really good, and I'm cutting the excess off now. So I'm doing that on the 2 sides, so you can see I did cut a good bit off so that now the top fits me way better. So now I'm showing you exactly what the top looks like on. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.